Welcome to Knightline for Wednesday, December 16th, 2020. I am Dania Marina Brito with school news and announcements for Jose Marti MAST 6 to 12 Academy. Enjoy a free Just Done Day this Thursday, December 17th. Wear your favorite holiday gear for the holiday spirit this Thursday. Remember that attire should follow MDCPS dress code rules. And this Friday, the free dress downs continue, this time with the Winter Wonderland theme. Come dressed in white this Friday for free Winter Wonderland dress down. As before, attire should follow MDCPS dress code rules. Did you know that December 16th is the anniversary of the Boston Tea Party? Here are Naomi, Rebecca, Herlead, and Natalie to tell you more.
During the 1760s, after the conclusion of the 7 Years' War that lasted from 1756 up to 1763, the British Empire realized they were in financial distress. Even though the British won the war, the win came with severe consequences, not just with blood, but with treasure too. Due to the financial issues the British Parliament was facing, they felt as if they had no choice but to tax the Northern American colonies, as their only goal in mind was to repay their debts. The British Parliament implemented the Stamp Act of 1765. This act taxed colonists on every piece of printed paper they used. This ranged from legal documents to playing cards. And as if the Stamp Act weren't enough, a new act was implemented in 1767, the Townshend Act, which then stepped it up a notch and taxed essentials such as paint, glass, lead, and tea. The British government felt as if there was no problem with the taxes and actually thought it was fair, due to the fact that most of the debt was earned fighting wars on the colonizers' behalf. This angered the colonists as they heavily disagreed. They thought it was unfair they were being taxed without having any representation in the parliament, and they felt it was wrong for Britain to impose taxes on them to gain revenue.
During colonial America, it was a time where Europeans settled in America to further spread their influence. By 1770, the population in Britain's colonial America was more than 2 million. On December 16, 1773, the political protest known as the Boston Tea Party occurred. There were angry Americans who were frustrated with the British for their taxation on products. Americans dumped 342 chests that were imported into the harbor. Going further, the Revolutionary War was an uprising by the Americans going against the British. The revolution resulted in independence for Americans on July 4, 1776.
The Sons of Liberty was a secret society that was formed to protect the rights of the citizens of the British colonies. On the night of December 16, 1773, Samuel Adams led a group of men from the Sons of Liberty dressed as American Indians to the harbor in Boston. There they snuck onto a ship that was carrying crates of tea, then men threw the crates into the harbor, destroying all 342 of them. The tea was ruined and the British East Indian Company lost a lot of money. The Boston Tea Party began steps towards the American Revolution.
And now for the final part of talking about the Boston Tea Party, I had interviewed Mr. Delacoste and asked him how this event is seen in Boston and how the colonists' point of view and reaction affects the act.
So, first of all, I just want to say I am from Boston. So, if this were a courtroom, I'd probably have to recuse myself from all of this because I do have loyalties to Boston. So there were other options, like the Netherlands had companies that brought tea for much cheaper and so the colonists were used to buying tea that was cheap. And now, because this company had a monopoly on tea, they could charge, they could drive the other companies out of business, and so people had to pay more for their tea, and that was considered a tax. And so this really angered the colonists. And they throw about 342 chests of tea into the Boston harbor. They smash them with their tomahawks, and they dump out the tea into the harbor. This, of course, angers Britain very much, right? So they respond to this with the coercive acts, which otherwise known as the intolerable acts. And this is basically what starts the American Revolutionary War.
Thank you. And thank you to Mr. Delacoste for appearing on the video. That was a brief excerpt of the interview. be sure to head over to our YouTube channel to watch the entire interview with Mr. Delacoste. Makeup pictures for staff and students will be open on Saturday, February 6th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. by appointment only. If you are not able to make it to campus, you may submit your own portrait for the yearbook. Visit the appointment link below. Attention all students, the yearbook staff needs your nominations for the teacher superlatives for the 2021 yearbook. Nominate your pick for Best Dad Jokes, Most Creative Masks, Best Virtual Background, and others. Nominations will be open through December 19th. 8th graders and seniors, the yearbook staff is also looking for your nominations for 8th grade and senior superlatives for the 2021 yearbook. Nominate your picks for Most Competitive Gamer in the 8th grade and Most Changed since freshman year for seniors. Dedication pages are available in the 2021 yearbook. The deadline to submit photos and a personalized message is February 1st. Please visit our school social media accounts and the school website and look for our yearbook or contact Ms. Morales for more information. Ever wonder what's going on in the world? Here's Anthony with today's Planet Report.
I am Anthony Lara with Planet Report. From Lebanon, CNN is reporting that a Lebanese judge has charged caretaker Prime Minister Hassan Diab and 3 ex-ministers with criminal neglect over the huge explosion at Beirut's port that killed more than 200 people this summer. These are the most high-profile indictments in the investigation of an explosion that was believed to have been caused by the detonation of thousands of tons of ammonium nitrate, stored for years at the port of Lebanon's capital. Diab's government, which stepped down in the wake of the blast and will be replaced when a new cabinet is formed, has repeatedly acknowledged receiving prior warnings about the dangers posed by the storage of the explosive material at the port. Previous governments were also notified about the warehouse, but no one was addressed the problem. It is unclear what triggered the detonation of the material, but government officials have said that they have not ruled out sabotage. The explosion on August 4th destroyed much of Beirut's eastern coastal area, killing more than 204 people, injuring at least 6,500, and displacing around 300,000 from their homes. That's all for Planet Report. Back to you.
Thank you, Anthony. There will be a Key Club meeting on Wednesday, December 16th via Zoom at 3:30 p.m. They will be participating in the Paper Bridges service, writing encouraging letters to orphans all around the world. All high schoolers are welcome to join and become part of their committees. Join the Remind at MAST Key or email list on their website to receive the Zoom call information. The Key Club hopes to see you all there. Like many of you, we have started the countdown to winter break. Our music club volunteered to make the countdown more musical. Here is the third of the countdown series from Ms. Perez and the music club.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look on the 5 and 10, glistening once again, with candy canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-on boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Bonnie and Ben. Dolls that will talk and we'll go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. There's a tree in a grand hotel, one in the park as well. The sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that will make them ring is this carol that we'll sing right within your
If you are feeling sad, lonely, or anxious, remember that help is all around you. The MDCPS Department of Mental Health Services is here for you, and there are many school resources available. Students can talk to a teacher, school counselor, or mental health professional who can guide you to or assist with needed support. There is also a 24-hour crisis support line available. Call 1-800-784-2433 or text HELLO to 741-741 to get help. In Miami-Dade County Public Schools, mental wellness matters, and someone is here for you. This message is for teachers from Ms. Gillette, your UTD steward. The UTD/MDCPS Calendar Committee has met twice and drafted calendar options for the 2021-2022 school year. Please visit www.utd.org to review the calendar options and complete the survey to indicate your preferences. It's your right. In more news, across the bridge is a new professional development project especially designed for educational support professionals. This project will involve ESPs who are interested in getting online professional development related to self-care, grief and loss, and leadership development. See your Monday morning espresso and sign up today to participate. Last but certainly not least, this is the last week before winter break, so on behalf of our 16,000 UTD members, may all that is beautiful, meaningful, and brings you joy be yours this holiday season and throughout 2021. Remember, we are all UTD. Happy holidays. That's it for us today. I'm Dania Marina Brito with Knightline. Thank you to Anthony, Naomi, Rebecca, her lead, Natalie, and Mr. Delacoste, and the Music Club, who contributed to our show. We'll see you next time. And remember, the Holiday Spirit Day Freeze Dress Down is tomorrow.